Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Right then, so, a little bit of an interesting one. Brought a smile to my face. Also makes you wonder how mad the world really is. So, vegan restaurant says it will start selling meat due to the lack of customers. Owners of a vegan restaurant in Taunton, Somerset have been branded closed-minded omnivores for their decision to turn their plant-based eatery into one that serves meat. A formerly fully vegan restaurant that boasted plant-based food was essential for a healthy life will bizarrely start serving meat dishes. The Mango Tree, located in Taunton, Somerset, has failed to rally enough plant-based customers to their restaurants and have consequently, if I could speak English it would help, decided to rebrand their eatery entirely. Oh, no. The shocking decision has left plant-based customers furious. One of them branding bosses unethical. Horrified clients have also slammed the decision, saying that serving animal products in the eatery would be worse than closing. The owners are insisting, although that the staffing and upkeep costs are important as being vegan. Well, yeah, because it's a business, and if they've put a lot of their own money in it, they're going to need to make money to survive. In any case, it is what they put up. In the near future, our restaurant will be undergoing an exciting period of change as we reimagine ourselves to offer the Taunton community a new and exciting options to dine in and take away. All at the same location, with the same team you know and love. There is still time to enjoy the Mango Tree menu and the relaxed atmosphere. the relaxed atmosphere is because there's no one in there. And clearly the menu doesn't work. But in any case, please book soon to experience all that the Mango Tree offers, which is food that no one wants. Unbelievable. Oh, well, let me just get rid of pointless Whoopi Goldberg off the old screen there. There we go. Don't want to look at Whoopi. A spokesperson for the formerly plant-based bar and restaurant said the only other option was to close permanently. Well, obviously, because if there's no customers, they're going to make a loss. Ethics extend to the jobs and welfare of our wonderful team, to whom we owe a great deal and another chance. The spokesperson also admitted hospitality is increasingly tough, and continuing as a purely vegan restaurant has not been sustainable for a considerable amount of time, as there's simply not enough customers supporting us in our current format. That's because although they bang on, no one really cares, and there aren't enough vegans at all. The owners have been accused of writing cryptic posts online, which has further infuriated their vegan following that clearly didn't turn up at the shop to eat their food, which is why they have to do this or go bust and possibly lose their house and God knows what else that they tied into it. Any case, here we go, another one. We are purveyors of fresh, delicious and healthy plant-based whole food. More of us are realising, no, they're not, only a tiny little bit, and you found out that the more that are realising it don't actually, because they don't eat at the places. Eating a plant-based foods products is becoming essential for a healthy life. Okay. We can help combat climate change by eating plant-based food that is available around us. Well, yeah, except of course, and this is the bit they don't mention, is the fact to grow vegan food actually requires more space than a herd of cows. We don't have enough farmland to turn over. If we got rid of all the cows and the sheep and everything else and turned it just purely into plant-based food, there is not enough space, countryside, land to compensate for the amount of vegan food that we would need to produce. So, whether you agree with it or not, it doesn't matter. We can't provide it. We bring food from around the world, made in-house, using locally sourced ingredients. Okay, so you bring food from all around the world by using local ingredients, so you can't actually... Well, then again, I suppose it's all the same. Let food be thy medicine and medicine thy food. Unfortunately, that clearly doesn't pay the bills. While posts on social media appear to tease a new vibe to the restaurant following a refurb, customers have remained confused over what this means. How? How do you feel confused? The Mango Tree, which is expected to reopen in the autumn, anytime soon, I would imagine, has said once it does, it will be no longer exclusively vegan. While it's understood the eatery will now be serving meat, it currently remains unclear which animal products could be introduced to the dining options. Chicken, fish, meat, beef, lamb. And then we got a few tweets. Seems like they're going to lose a lot of their original vegan clientele. That's the clientele that didn't turn up in the first place, which is why they're going bust. And probably not gaining many of the more close-minded omnis they're targeting, as they're now so strongly associated with plant-based. Seems a lose-lose to me. Well, not if the owners of these shops, like houses and stuff, are on the line, yeah? And the fact that they clearly want to keep the business going, and they want to give the people they employ a job, And then another one's put, oh, here we go. This is upsetting. I have to say, I've been to this restaurant a few times and it was beautiful. It's currently going through renovation, obviously in more ways than one. So disappointed right now in having seen this. Oh, dear. I'm afraid you're going to have to go and eat some vegetables somewhere else. Regular customers have been questioning the executive decision made by the owners. Why? It's the owner's shop. They can do what they want. It's completely irrelevant what you lot think. And it's not it's an executive decision because they're the executives to make the decision of the shop that they own. One person stated, surely just go out of business than rather profit from the exploitation of animals. And you're going to pay their bills for them, are you? And their mortgages and God knows what else. You're going to do that, are you? No, I bet not. You sit back in your thing. I bet you never actually went to the restaurant. And the next one is what the tweet I just read out. A third fumed, I think they'll find meat is more expensive, so good luck with that. Go to a supermarket and you tell me which is more expensive, vegan options or meat. Then you get a tweet from somebody who's actually got a brain. I don't think any of us can judge or place labels on these sorts of situations at the moment, unless we're directly in them themselves. Absolutely correct. It's worse than shutting, selling meat. Oh my God, the shock. Oh, dear me. I mean, I said the other one, it's, the lose-lose one. It's just ridiculous. The decision made by the Mango Tree is not the first. A host of trendy vegan restaurants have in recent years been forced to shut because there just aren't enough vegans. Shock horror, surprise, surprise, like everybody was saying. It's a no-brainer. There aren't that many around, are there? Oh, wet the whistle. In July 2019, the Miami Burger, which sold 100% vegan burgers, closed in Reading, Berkshire after just 6 months after opening. Another vegan restaurant called 1947 closed in Manchester 3 months ago after 9 years of business. Well, that one obviously clearly did well, but obviously it dropped off. And the thing is, to be fair, both the Miami Burger and the 1947, it's sad to hear that a business has closed. It was a bad business model, although I'd like to know more about the 1947 one in Manchester because apparently it ran for 9 years. So clearly they were doing something right and then something went wrong. I wonder if that's something to do with the coup, which destroyed a lot of business. But it is sad to see these businesses go under. It doesn't matter, whatever businesses are. It's sad to see a business go underneath and collapse because of these things. But the simple truth of the matter is it's pretty much like the entertainment industry. If you create something for a tiny minority and they don't turn up, it's gone. You're never going to get that back. And although it made me smile and made me laugh, it's also quite sad that, businesses are going wrong and that they've had to technically abandon their ethics to survive. But that's the way of business, is it not? Any case, I'll bring this one to a close. Thank you so much for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, because if you did, could you possibly give me a subscribe? That'd be much appreciated. Don't forget to like and share. Helps with the algorithm on the older YouTube. There is a comment section down below. Please feel free to use it. It's there, and I try and reply to as many comments as I can. Obviously, if it gets all a bit silly and dumb, then I'm afraid I'll either not respond or it'll just be gone. So, with that, wherever I catch you and whatever time you're watching this video, I hope you have a good day, afternoon, evening, or whatever. I hope you're all well and I hope you're staying safe. And until the next one, I am going to love you and leave you.